Entry category, Radio Entertainment Program. Entry title, Morning Show, June 27th, 2012. Runtime, 11 minutes, 30 seconds. Submitting organization, AFN Tokyo. Primary contributor, Airman First Class Thomas Carr. 1987, that was Bon Jovi with Living on a Prayer. It is 7:11. You're listening to Eagle 810 with me, Airman First Class Thomas Carr, better known as DJ K. Cruz, and we're rocking the airways and a little amped up because it is Way Back Wednesday. Yes, it is the hump day of the week, but you know what? That means tomorrow is pre-Friday, and that means we're on the downslide, so all the more reason to be excited and amped up. And not just that, because we're playing all the old school classic hits that you can't hear throughout the other days of the week, except for maybe on Saturday. But, you know, it is Way Back Wednesday, so if you'd like to make a request, 225-2379 is the number. Also, the Eagle 810 Facebook page. Make sure you go there, and if you haven't done so already, go ahead and like us on Facebook, and then do that, because you know what? Eagle 810 Facebook page is great, not just for this, but also for typhoon alerts, any emergency updates, as well as your base Facebook pages. Make sure you use that because it's a great medium. Definitely. I'm a little excited right now because it is officially official. A 4-team playoff is approved in college football. So that's pretty cool right there. We don't have to worry about Boise State going undefeated and then everybody saying, oh, Boise State should have got a chance. No, they're going to get a chance because it's going to be a 4-team playoff. So all those undefeated teams at the end of the season, because there's usually only 2, maybe 3 at the most, but yeah, they'll get a chance to play each other, and it'll be great. We don't have to worry about people saying this team should have won and co-champions and all that good stuff. I don't know. I'm going on. I love sports. I can talk about it all day, but I need to go ahead and get back to the music. Staying amped up. We got a little Elton John. Here's Crocodile Rock. That was Robert Palmer with Addicted to Love. 7:22, you're listening to Eagle 810 with me, DJ K. Cruz. Now we're talking about softball. Well, NAF Atsugi is having a 4th of July softball tournament at 11:30 at the Ranger Gym. If you need information on that, call 264-6162. And I also promise you some more softball information. Yokota's base varsity team is having mid-season tryouts. All you got to do is show up at the Yokota softball field at 5 o'clock Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Be ready to play. You're just going to play your way onto the team. So make sure you go ahead and check that out. Going to go ahead and keep the music rolling. Here's Autograph with Turn Up the Radio. Taking it back to... It's 7:26. Be sure you keep it locked here on Eagle 810 because I'll have NAF Atsugi's base commander, Captain Stephen Weeman, on the phone here in a moment. And we'll have the Pacific Radio Report before that. But first, here's Cameo with Candy. It's 7:33. You're listening to Eagle 810 with me, Airman First Class Thomas Carr, better known as DJ K. Cruz. And it is Wednesday, 7:30, so now it's time of the day that I introduce NAF Atsugi's base commander, Captain Stephen Weeman. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, DJ K. Cruz. What's going on?
Nothing much, sir. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. Enjoying the nice, cool summer weather here.
Yes, sir. Now, I understand you guys got a lot of things happening around Atsugi right now. You're going to have the Sunsurf Beach Bash Vacation Bible School?
Exactly, yeah. Summer's a busy time, but the kids are kind of hanging around. So our chaplain's office here at Atsugi has an awesome Vacation Bible School scheduled for us. It's going to be August 6th through August 10th, the dog days of summer. Right before school starts, and as the summer's waning down, hopefully everybody's going to get a great vacation in. But those last couple weeks of August, the 6th through the 10th, is a Vacation Bible School, and we're accepting registration right now. The classes are filling up real quick, so we just encourage everybody who's interested in doing something like that to please come over to the chaplain's office or call and give us the names, and we'll sign them up. But you have to do it in person.
Yes, sir. Now, also, Mount Fuji climbing season is upon us, and I understand you have a safety brief coming up.
We do, yep. Our ITT office is going to be scheduling weekly Mount Fuji climbs, but in the interest of safety, for everybody's sake, We do want everybody to complete a safety course. It's just a 30-minute familiarization with some of the basic safety measures, hydration and the walking, the safety gear that you need, good shoes and multiple layers as you go up. The climate changes, obviously, at the top of that 12,000-foot mountain. So we just want to make sure everyone is well aware of the safety procedures and the cautions that you need to take. And you'll be on your way to Mount Fuji with your walking stick, and I plan on going up there in the next few weeks myself. How about you?
Yes, sir. I definitely plan on doing it this summer, and it's good that they do have these safety briefs for a simple fact that a lot of people think, of just the hiking part of it, but they don't think about how thin the air is up there.
No, you're right, and I have heard some of the, one of the major dangers and impediments to the climbing is the altitude sickness, and it's no joke. It'll give you a bad headache, and if you're not properly hydrated, and will definitely turn your awesome day of fun into a not-so-fun day, and the ultimate goal to make it to the top for everybody in a safe and enjoyable manner.
Yes, sir. Get your walking stick stamped and everything on the way up. Now, how are the taxis working over on base, sir?
The taxis are working real good. We're getting a lot of good feedback. The Kanagawa Toshikotsu Taxi Company, we've worked out an arrangement with their company, and all of their drivers are good to enter NAF at Tsugi with just the base inspection that everybody is subject to on a random basis. So please feel free to call that company. Number is 046-277-0100. And, one of the great benefits of being able to have a taxi come on and off base is if you've had a drink or two, any drinks actually, we don't want you driving out there. So this taxi company, it's going to be a reasonable fare, and it will guarantee that you stay off the road after you've had some alcohol. As you know, here in Japan, very, very strict, and there's no tolerance for any alcohol in your system at all. Especially if you get in an accident, they're going to test you, especially if it's late at night. So please don't take any chances. Spend a couple extra yen and get home safely.
Yeah, there's never any excuse to drink and drive, but with you having the taxis on base, there's really not an excuse to be drinking and driving.
There's just no way. Our motto here at Atsugi is one and done. If you've had one sip of alcohol, then there's no reason to take any chances. So the taxis on base are definitely helping.
Yes, sir. Now, with it being PCS season, there's a lot of people leaving, but then there are a lot of people also coming. So for those who are not familiar with it, can you talk a little bit about T-Core?
Yeah, you bet. Well, we call it cyclone condition readiness. And, of course, here in Japan, in this hemisphere, we call them cyclones as opposed to hurricanes back home. And what we just want to make sure that we have everyone's attention. We had a storm just a couple weeks ago, and I think the communications were good. We want to make sure everyone has their safety gear prepared. And we like to say be able to survive on your own for 3 days, just in case some of our services like our gasoline, commissary, exchange, all those basics that you need. Have extra baby formula just in case our workers can't get to work and open the exchange or the mini mart. So we have what we call T-Course, and it goes from level 4 all the way to level 1. And so as the storm approaches, we will increase our T-Core. And that just means that the winds and the heavy rains are coming, and we will update that on our Facebook and on our marquees out around the base and through the command communication system. So you'll know when the storm's coming, so there's really no excuse not to be prepared.
Yes, sir. Being from Missouri, we're used to, the tornadoes, and it's the Fujita scale. It's like F1 to F5. Mm-hmm. So thinking, you think when you hear T-Core 4, I was like, is that bad? I'm thinking, what's going on right here? And then, it's actually the opposite, and also just has to do with the time. Yep. The significant winds are going to be in your area.
Exactly right. And, these typhoons, we call them super typhoons over here. At one point, storm last week had 160-mile-an-hour winds.
Wow.
And that was well down to the south of us. As it pushes up to the north, it'll get cooler water and will definitely weaken. But they don't. These things are massive when they start out. And it definitely can do some damage here to the Kanto Plain. So we need to be ready. And as I say here at Tsugi, we're not just stationed in Japan. We are deployed to Japan. So we have to have that mindset.
Yes, sir. Now let's switch gears a little bit. Let's talk 4th of July.
All right, everyone's favorite summer anniversary and summer party, and we're going to do it up right here at Atsugi, starting at 1500. That's 3 o'clock on our ball fields out here, Reed and Taylor. We're going to be holding a great party. We're going to have stroller parades. We're going to have fire engines all out, free food for everyone who can make it to the base. All kinds of games, bouncing machines, all kinds of neat stuff. And we're going to have some bands, and then it'll culminate in the evening at 7:45 p.m. With a spectacular fireworks show. And we're going to shoot them right here on the base. So if you're a service member, I'd like to bring a Japanese guest on board. That's fine, as long as they're sponsored. And we're just going to make it a big old party here at Atsugi, kind of a nice small town event. But I think everyone's going to have a great time here. So please get the word out. 4th of July is actually going to be on 3rd of July here in Atsugi, and then so that way everyone can enjoy the federal holiday on the 4th. So no work for the service members.
Yes, sir. Is there anything you'd like to add, sir?
I don't think so. I think that covers everything, and I really appreciate your time today.
Hey, thank you very much, sir, for calling in. We definitely appreciate it, and look forward to doing it again next week. And as usual, it's Way Back Wednesday, sir. Did you want to make a request?
Sure. How about the boss, Bruce Springsteen, and Dancing in the Dark today?
Yes, sir. Have a great day, sir.
Okay, you too. Thanks for the help.
No problem. It's 7:48. You're still listening to Eagle 810 with me, DJ K. Cruz, here on Way Back Wednesday. Keep it locked because we're going to travel outside the gate with the wonderful, the talented, the beautiful ninja herself right after the king of pop, Michael Jackson. Remember the time. It's 7:55. AP Radio News is next. 2 hours left of Way Back Wednesday. Here's DJ Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince with Parents Just Don't Understand.
You know, parents all the same, no matter time, no